At the hospital, Francesco Quintognoni is finally recovered and his father tells him that Francesco's recovery is normal.
Good morning, son. You are now recovered. Can I go home? Of course we can. Now, put on your clothes and we're leaving the hospital. Your mother is waiting for you in the waiting area.
Lorenzo and Giacomo let their son out of the hospital because he is finally recovered after a few days.
Francesco, we will be going to Florence by September 1st. And also you are allowed to bring your girlfriend to Florence. Now, pack your bags, your laptop, and prepare your extra cameras and go bring your photos from the archives and put it in your luggage. Okay, I agree.
On September 1st, 2006, Francesco, his family and Cristina went to the Napoli Centrale train station.
Francesco, the train will be departing to Florence in 20 minutes. I'll just buy something. Sure, go ahead. Hi, Cristina.
Hi there, Francesco. Are you ready for Florence?
Oh yes, I am. Do we have cameras? I have extra cameras in my bag.
I can get one.
Okay, get one in my bag. Ooh, look at the scenery of this place. I have a camera in my hand. I'll take a photo of the landscapes near Rome.
He photographed the outskirts of Rome.
I will keep my photograph in my bag. Okay, but remember, the camera can be used for taking necessary photos. But anyway, I'll sleep. Now time to take a photo of my dad sleeping.
He took a photo of his dad sleeping.
Wait! You wake me up while taking photos with a flash. Don't wake me up with the camera flash. Just turn off the flash of your Polaroid, or open your laptop to use Adobe Photoshop. Fine, I'll take the laptop out of the bag and I'll use it for Photoshop.
After a few hours, Francesco and his family, including his girlfriend, finally arrives at Florence.
Francesco, we're here in Tuscany. You will photograph everything later. We will stay in Florence for 4 days. After that, we will stay at my house. You got it.
When they get out of the Firenze Santa Maria Novella.
Buongiorno signori. Take us to the hotel. Well, okay. That will be 910 euros. So what are you waiting for? Hop in. Looks like we are on a big deal. After we rent a hotel, you will take me to a Uffizi gallery. On the next day, we will try art galleries. Then, we could buy some paintings. That's for sure. There are more beautiful paintings everywhere in Florence. Really? Yes!
When the taxi arrives at the hotel, they get out of the car and went inside the hotel.
What room would you want to rent?
Please, I would rent a room for 4 adults.
Sure. That would be 100 euros. Enjoy your stay.
I'm so tired. Let me sleep for a while. I will take a photo of you sleeping so that I could turn it into an artwork.
He took a photo of his father, Lorenzo, sleeping again. Lorenzo woke up and tells them that they are going to a Uffizi gallery to see lots of paintings. They went out of the hotel room and they went straight to the taxi heading to a Uffizi gallery.
Alright, Francesco. This is the Uffizi Gallery, the Museum of Italian Renaissance Art. This painting is the Palazzo Ducale in Venice. Why don't you photograph this painting? Sure thing.
He photographed Canaletto's Palazzo Ducale and other paintings, until he discovered something, that a new painting came to the exhibition.
Wait! What's that? This painting is called The Sleeping Little Women, by Alessandro Sonno Quintognoni. Who is Alessandro Sonno Quintognoni? He was my grandfather. He used to paint this picture back in 1918. Oh, that makes sense. So I'll photograph that sleeping painting.
Without hesitating, Francesco photographed the sleeping little women.
Now that all my photographs have already been taken, I will sell these photos to make it a work of art using Photoshop. That's a good thing to do. Now, let's move to another painting with your mother.
Look, Francesco. A new painting had just been released at the exhibition this month.
What is it?
This is The Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli. This painting describes Venus, the Roman goddess of beauty and love, born of the sea spray and blown there by the winds, Zephyr and Aura.
He took the photo of the birth of Venus and he rushed to his dad and told him that Francesco is going to sell these photos to artists so that his photos can get photoshopped.
Dad, look what I just captured. I photographed the painting of sleeping Perini with her mother, the birth of Venus, Doge's palace, the sleeping Little Women, and the painting of Beth March sleeping with her kitten. Good work, Francesco. You are done photographing the sleepy paintings. Tomorrow, you will sell these photos to one of the artists.
Back at the hotel, Francesco turns on his laptop and starts photoshopping all of his photos so that he can go to the printing shop to print one of the rare sleepy photograph turning artwork. The next day.
Phew. My work is done. I am allowed to sell those photograph turned artworks to the artists. That way pictures can be shown at magazines. Here are your photographs. I have turned them into printed artworks using Photoshop. Well, thank you. I will have to put it for our exhibition at the Uffizi Gallery. Goodbye.
Francesco rushes back to the hotel and tells his dad some good news.
I already sent those sleepy photograph turned artworks to the artist. That's good. You are officially becoming a professional photographer. Thanks. You're welcome.
After 3 days in Florence, it's time for Francesco and his family to leave the hotel.
Francesco, pack your cameras. We've better get going before we miss the train.
The train to Livorno departs in less than an hour. Dad, what is Livorno? We'll see. When we get there to Livorno.
Francesco, Christina, and his family checked out of the hotel and off they went to the train station. Francesco's family hopped onto the train along with Christina, and they went all the way to Livorno, heading west.
When we get to Livorno, what shall we do? We will go visit my house to visit my relatives. That's okay.
After an hour.
Are we in Livorno? Yes, we are. Now we are going to my house. My home address is 40 Via Angelo Badaloni in Livorno. But don't tell anyone about my address. Because it's a secret. Okay.
They all walked down the street going from the train station to Lorenzo's house.
Knock knock. Who's there? Lorenzo. Lorenzo? Is that you? Papa.
The end.